Okay. So we're gonna see if we can get a Aqua Simulacra here. That was Goro. I think that's my C4 Goro, which is like kind of pog because now I don't need to summon on Ito's banner at all. Okay, here's a 5-star. Please be Aqua Simulacra. Okay. Yes! Wonderful. Wonderful. We now have Aqua Simulacra for Yelan. Now this is artifacts. Which I also have elegy for her depending on what teams I want her to be in, because I don't think she'll struggle as much with energy if she's like in Raiden National, because Raiden simply is the most cracked battery to have ever existed. So like I may use Aqua Simulacra with her there, and maybe Elegy with like Hu Tao Vaporized teams, so yes. Plus also she'll have so much HP like this, which is great. Very excited for this for Yelan. And I'm also very excited for C4 Goro, who now will heal me. Now this would be pretty cool to get as well, but it's fine that I don't have it. It's not a necessity, as long as I build my DPS to have a proper crit ratio. Who else? We have a Noel Con. C6 Noel. We may also go on the Geo team. Okay. That is simply amazing. Okay. Yelan. I still need to like level her and stuff. I may do that later today. Probably off stream. Okay, let's see. Wait until the next day. Gotcha. Can do.
There's nothing for Paimon to do here. So boring. Oh, how Paimon longs to stretch her legs and run free in the world outside again. All right, fly free then. Basically, Paimon just wants out of here. Just a day? No, it feels like we've been down here for months.
Paimon, you're stupid.
Maybe not months, but at least like 20 days, surely.
Paimon.
Yo! Thought I heard you chatting over here.
Oh, hey, Bullchucker.
Well, everyone, I just completed another survey of the surrounding area. Still nothing has changed today.
Here, have some water and take a rest.
Thank you, Shinobu. It's easy to forget to keep hydrated down here.
Out! I want out! All I want is to cruise the streets and have beetle fights again.
Boss, remember there's your image to consider.
But it's so boring, walking around this hole every day. If only I could slurp some ramen and see the beautiful flowers again.
Ramen? Wait a minute. Speaking of ramen, Traveler, are you hungry?
No.
I'm not hungry either. But let me pose the question this way. Who is the biggest eater among us?
It's definitely not me.
She said Among Us again.
Hey, what's everybody looking at me for? Well, it's definitely not me. If anyone, it's this one right here.
Huh? What are you looking at Paimon for?
Paimon, are you hungry?
No. Paimon's not hungry. Why do you ask?
that's the case.
That's
Huh?
weird.
What am I missing here?
Oh. Oh, I think I may understand. Ugh. What is going on here?
Yes, I heard that too as I was walking over. The question is, how can you not feel hungry, even after 20 days?
That's also strange. Of course, everyone has different perceptions of the passage of time, but how could one person feel like it's only been 1 day and someone else 20 days?
Yeah, now that you
is
mention it,
strange.
I feel like
Whoa.
we've been here 3,
Whoa.
4, 5 days,
What
but
the fuck?
I don't feel hungry or thirsty at all.
Y'all, what? Stardew Valley just opened on my computer. That's strange. I didn't click that. Whew. Okay, close that.
Although I cooked some food, it wasn't because I was hungry. I just wanted to keep our spirits up. I was planning on saving our rations so we could survive a few more days, but I haven't really felt hungry since. Now that I think about it, not only am I not hungry, but I don't feel any real signs of fatigue either. Whether I sleep or not doesn't seem to have any effect on how I feel.
Yes, I concur. Resting doesn't make me feel more refreshed, and staying awake doesn't make me any more tired. Very peculiar. It's almost as if our physical state has been suspended.
The more you say, the scarier it sounds. Paimon doesn't even want to think about it. Huh? What's wrong,
So shocked that
Traveler?
you didn't hear us
Did you
either.
think of something?
That's pretty weird. Sounds like the little dude must be in danger.
Maybe, although I think Shao can hold his own.
But he is an Adeptus. This kind of situation should be no trouble for him. I fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
I found something, everyone.
Yelan.
I just discovered a new path over there that seems to lead to an unknown area.
You mean a way out? Oh, finally!
Yay! You found something! Oh, please, please be the exit!
I still suspect things can't be that simple. We should all stay prepared for whatever comes.
Huh? Paimon doesn't see anything out of the ordinary here.
Appearances can be deceiving. As I was examining the wall just now, I noticed there was something unusual about this stone. Seems to me that it's been created using some illusory magic. Hidden behind it lies a passageway.
Oh.
Whoa! So there really is a path behind here!
Gotta hand it to ya. That sure wasn't easy to find. But at least we can finally get out of here.
Miss Yelan's determination and eye for detail are certainly impressive. Not to mention, you've hardly had any rest the whole time we've been trapped here.
It doesn't matter. I'm not tired. Well, given we're already here, we might as well go in and explore.
Right behind ya! Paimon can't wait to get out of this place!
Okay, let's go. Don't know if I should be using Yelan here since, you know, she's level 1, and I'm sure I'm bound to run into something scary. I didn't actually equip Opalus Lacra on you. Here, cutely take your level 1 bow as a level 1 fighter. I promise I'll level you up. Okay, obviously you can't come to the domain though. That would be a little bit silly. What's the current team? Shogun, Miko, Toma. Toma, you don't have your weapons and stuff, do you? No. Okay, that's fine now. The last team member should be maybe Jean.
Ready for anything.
About symbols. The symbols of the platform will have different colors and images. Matching them together seems to be the key to solving the puzzle. If you step on the correct symbol, it will be activated, but you will take damage if you step on the wrong one. Search for and activate all the symbols on the platform to solve the puzzle. Okay. Okay, so we're... These are the Yaksha's colors, right? Okay, purple, I guess.
Lucy, is that you?
Hey, did anyone else just hear that voice?
That was Zhao.
It sounded super creepy.
You know, simply, okay, I think this was the symbol. That we saw, okay. Okay. You know, maybe I should have brought Zhongli instead of Toma. You know, like, no offense to Toma, I just think maybe Zhongli would have done a bit better here. What?
Come on out. Emerge.
Okay, so Jane's clearly running her 2-piece and not the 4-piece or Essen. Cause that, whoa. Hello. Light shapers on the platforms will shine unique beams of light upon the platforms opposite of them. Operate these devices to control the position of position and direction of those beams of light. The light shapers may be used to cast their light upon the large symbols on the platforms opposite them, thereby activating those puzzles. Using all the symbols seems to be the key to solving the puzzle. Okay. Okay, yeah, so this is the closer one. Or the larger one. So this goes here, I think. Okay. Okay. We're good. Nothing here yet? Okay, there's a puzzle there, there's a puzzle here. Let's just go to this one, I suppose.
No. What? Hit me. Don't fight.
Is some sort of battle taking place here? I wonder who could be involved.
Zhao, please be careful. I'm scared for you. What? No.
Fire it up.
Zhongli would have been so much more helpful here.
Illusion shattered! Right here, right now. A sight to behold. Emerge, right now.
Check this out.
I mean, I guess we're having overload to at least do something.
Here's backup.
Okay, whatever. That one seems a bit more complicated. Maybe? Maybe, nah, maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah, okay. Yeah. There we go.
No. It's still alive. Why would you become like this? I won't attack you.
That sounds like Shell. Could he be in trouble?
Whoa, sounds like someone forgot to invite us to the fight. Let's go and help him.
Yeah, but how are we gonna find him?
Oh god, I hate these people.
Fire it up!
Guys.
Emerge.
These y'all make me want to die.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Okay, thank you for all grouping up. That made it a little bit easier. I'm going to do these two, yeah. And these two. Let us go. Okay. Look back at our symbol. Okay. This one. That's right. Yeah.
Don't get too close. I got you covered.
I'm always watching.
I meant to
Right
E,
here.
not Q.
Right now.
Christ.
Show them.
Sorry, not just Q,
Inazuma
a
shines
Shogun.
eternal.
Okay. There we go. This one should be as simple as just moving it. Oh, okay, it has to be tilted a little bit. Oh, okay, cutscene. Hi, Corgi! How are you? Yeah, I kind of just woke up too. I woke up and then I was like, it's time to stream. Over here? The light is pointing to... Was there always that hole there? I'm gonna go here though. I don't know. I'll try to see where it's... Oh, okay, so it is pointing up through that hole. The angle just made it awkward to see. But also, I can't interact with this, so I guess I'm just gonna go jump through that hole.
The ground has dissolved? What's
Is that little dude called Xiao down there? We gotta help him.
I think Zhao's
Hold on.
probably okay.
Something's not right here. What's this?
It appears to be a small fissure.
Oh, yo.
What can you possibly find inside? It can't be a living person, can it?
Ito. Oh, God.
Conqueror of demons?
Xiao? Is that you?
Oh, quit trying to scare us.
Huh? Wait, is this some kind of illusion? Paimon can't touch him!
Yeah, no, I was looking at the roads today and they're all kind of, like, terrible.
Conqueror of
It's sad.
demons, can you hear us?
I was also looking to see if there's, like, a good clams for League so we could all practice, and all the clams ones are bad, too. Ugh.
Hello? Little dude! Anyone home?
He isn't responding. What's going on here?
You.
Oh, he finally said something!
Oh,
We followed your voice and found you here, but it's kind of strange. We can't touch you. How did you become an
Talk about a coincidence. We were just thinking you went missing and stuff, and...
A coincidence? Wait, something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain. Leave now! Get out of there!
If he can, we should have him regroup with us as soon as possible.
Tell us what happened and where you are now. We'll come.
No, your safety is the top priority. It seems this space can...
What? Zhao didn't get to finish his sentence.
Where'd he go? It sounded like he...
It seems the only option we have to explore any further is through that entrance over there.
Zhao's like, leave. Everybody's like, nah.
He's injured and telling us to be careful? Anyway, the secret behind whatever's going on should be in this cave, right? Don't worry, little dude. Ito's on the way!
Boss, please don't go charging ahead. You're an Oni, not some hunting dog.
Don't worry! I'm invincible! Ah! Oh, my butt!
I'm sobbing.
Looks pretty deep.
Oh, nice of them to put water here instead of letting me die. Why am I the traveler? Hello? Also, okay, Corgi, so you know how, like, the Raiden Shogun gets rid of all of your energy recharge problems forever and always? Like, she simply allows you to not ever not have your burst. Waits for answer because stream delay. Oh, TBH, you don't know? Oh, well, simply, I feel like, so I have elegy for teams where Yelan cannot really get energy, yeah, so I have Galen on Elegy for teams where she can't charge back her burst very quickly, but I'm thinking that if she's with Raiden, because Raiden is cracked insane, you know, that maybe I just do this. I just think the extra HP and crit damage would be really cute, you know? Yeah, you missed that. That was the very beginning of the stream. You were simply snoozing.
Well, Bull Tucker, how's your ear?
It's fine!
Poor Ito.
My butt is tough!
What? No way! No way they made him say that. I'm crying. That is so funny.
Go ahead, you can cry if it hurts. I promise I'll try not to laugh.
I love you, Cookie. Literally print screens that.
What do you mean try not to laugh? You should be feeling some serious sympathy for me right now.
But wouldn't feeling sorry for you be a violation of your dignity? Besides, it's harder not to laugh when I'm not the one in pain.
Oh god. That is funny.
Paimon, don't laugh.
It's pretty funny,
It's
gone
okay,
fair.
everybody. If you want to laugh at him, just let it out.
I love Cookie. I'm also screen capping this. This will make great for destroying lives on Twitter.
Don't you have a heart, Shinobu? Oh, and people think I'm the
I could rebuild Child with Aqua Simulacra as well. Yes, 100%. I probably will.
Wait a second. Xiao's not here.
I need to work on
But-
my Hydros, because Hydros are kind of like the best, you know, supports for vaping and just doing a crap ton of elemental reaction damage.
Seems a little out of place here, don't you think?
Maybe it's some sort of, I don't know, an emergency shelter? There was a picture book I read once that said nice people sometimes build cabins in dangerous places so that anyone in trouble can take shelter inside. Our little dude must be inside then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Any person with a normal sense of danger wouldn't be so optimistic.
Wow, Bullchucker. Looks like your subordinate is telling you what's what.
Oh, I believe she was talking to both of us. Yeah, so you can wipe that smug smile off your face. All right, watch and learn, Shinobu. This is why I'm the boss and you're the deputy. If no one is macho enough to open the door, then allow me.
Ito, I don't think you should be talking to her like that. She could probably actually kill you.
Step aside. Once this door's open, we are out of here.
There's like a sigil to open the door right there. Yeah, congratulations, Ito. That is so embarrassing. Why is there a house in here?
Eviloni, be gone. You heard me. Get out of here.
Ah!
Oh, that's suspicious.
Am I seeing things? Or was there someone behind the door?
Nah, can't be.
Why don't we just open the door?
Who? Me?
All you do is goof around all day. You're a bad influence to our child. Be gone.
Yikes.
Those people are carrying bowls. Bowls full of beans. What's that all about?
People throw beans to drive out Oni. Boss is an Oni, so they throw beans at him to get rid of him.
Gave me the fright of my life. What are people from Inazuma doing in a place like this anyway?
Calm down now. You're a person from Inazuma too, you know.
Hey, let's get one thing
True.
straight, all right? I'm not a person. I'm an Oni.
I thought... Hold on. I'm screenshotting this because you can just crop it and make him say, hey, let's get one thing straight. I'm not.
Right,
Ito is
but that's
gay
not the
canon.
point. The question is, does this door lead to Inazuma?
No, probably not.
That be possible. Ugh, this place is so
Somebody else needs to
weird.
open the door, not
You
Ito.
guys go right ahead. I'm not opening it again.
Yes,
So,
that's the
who's
point.
up? Oh, how about Paimon? Why don't you open it?
No way! Somebody else do it. Paimon's scared.
This is a deflection. Paimon understands what that was, and Paimon's certainly has something to do with Celestia, right? Like, that's just my feeling here. Paimon
Alright, I'll
is
try.
purposefully not opening it.
That's our Shinobu. Now, don't let whoever's behind that door push you around, okay?
All right, let's see what's behind the door this time.
Oh.
Still reading, Shinobu. Listen, young lady. You should keep your nose out of those books and start taking my advice. I've already found you a perfectly good job as a shrine maiden at the Grand Narukami Shrine. You'll be far better off there than...
Yeah, Courtney, like, very suspicious. Like, I definitely just confirms Paimon's connections to Celestia even more so than we already
Shinobu?
knew.
Who is that?
No way. Was that who I think it was?
That was her mother, wasn't it?
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Yep.
That voice was my mother. This was one place I wasn't counting on having to hear that speech again.
Your mother wanted you to become a shrine maiden?
The whole reason I came to study in Liyue was because I didn't want to become a shrine maiden. My family never approved of my studies, so they wanted me to work in the Grand Narukami Shrine after I returned to Inazuma.
From what we know about Lady Guji, it seems being a shrine maiden is a pretty cushy job.
Think of it this way. Some cats can be domesticated and kept in the house, while other cats are meant to survive in the wild. As for me, I need complete freedom and space. Although I do admit that being a shrine maiden is a decent job, it's just not for me.
That's right, your calling is with the gang. I mean, just look at you. You rock, you're totally hardcore. Come on, am I the only one with chills right now?
It's true.
Aw.
You've got a good thing going. What's most important is that you enjoy what you do.
Gotta agree with you there.
From the look of it,
Yes.
what's behind the door can
Genshin
change.
Impact
Not
telling you to
only
be
that,
happy at
it
your
always
job.
changes to something that nobody wants to see. So, how are we gonna get through that? And don't forget, we have that little dude waiting for us to save him. We need to get our rear in gear.
Would any of you like to give it a...
No thanks. I'd prefer not to open it if only something terrible awaits. If anyone's going to find a way through, it's not going to be me.
What?
Because I don't buy it, that's why. I don't believe for 1 second that we're gonna find the Conqueror of Demons by going through that door. So I'm sure as heck not gonna be the one to get us through.
Not gonna lie, you don't really sound like you have much of an imagination.
I think whatever Yelan would see on the other side of the door is rather terrifying.
All right, I'll try.
Yeah, my savior. Show him what you're made.
I'm sure I probably do, but nothing springs to mind right now. Anyway, I suppose I'll find out once I open the door.
You old geezer. Out of 8 pounds of salt, today you gave away 3 for free, sold 2, and exchanged 3 for booze. How much money did you actually make in the end?
Huh? But didn't you tell me to sell things as I pleased? Why can't I give the customers something for free?
You fool! You told the old man next door to come and fetch the salt. Well, he broke his leg on the way over, and now his son is asking for compensation.
Yanfei's like, no thank you.
A civil dispute. Didn't see that coming.
Who were they?
No one in particular, but it is a prime example of the many difficult civil cases that I've had trouble handling before.
So you mean you don't like handling disputes over petty matters?
Not exactly. What I mean is that I don't like working with people who cannot let go of trivial grievances, especially of the kind you saw just now. They start with good intentions, but end up making a big fuss. It's not long before those good intentions plunge into injury and accidents. It's always a shame. It's my desire to solve problems for people. That's why I became a legal advisor. It just seems that I still can't fully comprehend the complicated minds of some people.
I understand what you mean. The human mind is probably both the most complicated and tragic of things.
I suppose there's no need to discuss this any further.
Don't look at me.
Come on, Yelan, we're a team here. If you're not gonna try, then...
In that case, let me be perfectly clear. I serve Ningguang, the Tianxuan of the Qixing. The scope of my work includes some of Liyue's biggest secrets. The chances are, if I open this door, there can be no witnesses left alive. Is that a sufficient reason for you?
Oh, yeah, sounds impressive. Hey, Shinobu, who's Ningguang?
She's someone who won't let you walk out of the chasm alive if she finds out that you're prying into her secrets.
Whew. Ningguang.
You really do need to work on learning who's who in the world these days.
Look, I knows what I needs to knows. It's called being a free Oni.
I'm screaming.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. Yelan works for Ningguang.
Yes, which is precisely why I was trying to keep her secret. We should avoid letting Yelan open this door. What about you, Traveler?
Yeah, go for it, Traveler. Besides, you never know who could be behind.
I say give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe little dude is waiting for us on the...
And this is where we see Lumion.
So, wait. What's Paimon looking at?
Is this the Abyss? It is, probably. That's strange. It's very much more, it's open than the other ones. Yeah. Oh, God. This is why I'm the traveler, huh? There's no way to escape from here. Oh, what? Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Hello?
Hey, there you are! You sure had Paimon. We couldn't open the door after you went in. Everyone was super worried about you.
Did you find anything, Traveler?
So, did you find the person we want to rescue and...
Judging by the look on your face, I'm guessing you saw something a little unpleasant.
Huh? How could that be?
It's crazy.
Don't worry. Paimon will keep...
Stupid door!
If Paimon wasn't feeling so exhausted, she'd help out too.
Hey, what is this? Nap time?
Suspicious?
So let me get this straight. Not only did we not find Xiao through that door, we saw all the things that we wish to avoid. I'm starting to have a very ominous feeling about this domain. It's constantly changing, and its changes seem to be targeted at us.
Huh? What do you mean?
I feel the same way. We need to watch our every step. There is definitely more to this place.
I concur. We came here following the Conqueror of Demons, but we ended up only finding a strange door. The things we've encountered on the other side of that door are equally strange. It shows us whatever we fear the most. We're in a
On top of that, I'm starting to feel tired after that experience. But I thought we'd established that getting tired doesn't happen down here.
Okay, Cookie.
The phenomenon hasn't reached a lethal stage just yet. Otherwise, we would have starved to death without eating for so long.
I'm starting to worry that we're being affected by the changes in this space. In order to avoid the sudden accumulation of hunger and fatigue, we should eat and rest regularly from now on.
Paimon suddenly feels exhausted. It's really tiring going through all this.
Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel tired too. No, it's all just an illusion. I will not.
Paimon's whole body just feels so heavy now.
Paimon, you're a terrible liar.
According to the current evidence, it seems our physical condition was suspended in this space before, which and now it seems that mental fatigue is unavoidable. Though we have yet to locate the Conqueror of Demons, I suggest we go back and get some rest. It'll be difficult to rescue anyone if we're on the verge of collapse ourselves.
She's right. Hey, Lavender Melon.
Okay then. Damn. Wild. Quests. Yep, talk to everybody. It's like, come on. I'm gonna save Yelan for last. I like talking to Yelan.
It's hard to believe what we've encountered. You don't look very well. At least not like when we just arrived. Are you troubled by what you saw behind the door? Listen to me. The most important thing is always the choices you have in front of you. Get some rest before you gather the courage to take your next step. Once you've chosen the path to take, don't hesitate. You must believe in your decision.
I love Kuki Shinobu. Oh, also, Corgi, while I got Aqua Simulacra, I also no longer have to summon at all on the Ito banner because I got a Goro-Kan. Goro now heals.
Ushi, you sure you can't find a way back to that door again? Ah, perfect timing. I was just having a chat with Ushi about that. You know what? I can handle those mean people behind the door throwing beans at me, but causing trouble for you?
Yeah,
Nuh-uh.
I'm very,
That
very
ain't gonna
happy
fly
for
with
Healer
you.
Goro. The Geo team
What?
will come
There's
together
nothing
now.
we can do? Listen here, Beefcake. You shouldn't give up so easily. Can't you have one last look for it? If you really can't find it, we'll just have to find another door.
I think
With any
Ushi
luck,
should
one that
just be able
connects
to
to the
vibe and
outside
stop
world.
looking for things. Ito. Paimon. Whack.
You haven't slept at all. Are you sure you're okay? This place seems even more perilous than we first thought.
Don't worry about me. Staying focused under pressure for as long as it takes is my specialty. Now, if I'm not mistaken, looks like you've got some new ideas.
How could you tell?
It's my job to keep tabs on people.
I figured as much. They're just preliminary ideas at this point, but I haven't completely thought them through yet. I'll tell you more once my ideas have taken shape.
Sure. Sounds good. I also have some ideas of my own. I'll fill you in after I've confirmed some things.
As they say, two heads are always better than one. By the way, Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you. Please, come meet me over there.
I think Yelan is really cool. Simply.
Thanks for coming to speak with me, Traveler. I've been thinking about this place. Since we still don't know just what kind of danger we're up against, we can't afford to delay any longer. We have to find the Conqueror of Demons as soon as possible. Don't you think it's a strange coincidence that as soon as you told us about the Conqueror of Demons, we heard his voice in that place? It almost seems deliberate. As if something was trying to convince us that the Conqueror of Demons was there in order to lure us into the unknown. I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just yet. I don't want anyone to panic. Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else, but his voice and image were projected to our location. Is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space? We're seeing things and people that shouldn't be here, even ghosts. And we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. It's as if time itself has stopped for us. If that's true, it means we've entered into a place where normal logic doesn't apply. When you put it all together, everything points towards one possibility. This is a place where time and space are thrown into chaos. And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice even when we had no idea where he was? It doesn't make any sense unless this space wanted us to hear it. Which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about our encounter with the Conqueror of Demons earlier. I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons. He was somewhere else. But his status was transmitted to us through some kind of mind-bending spatial alteration. Traveler, you said you saw the abyss in that room, didn't you? At first glance, that door may seem like a prank. It shows you whatever you're afraid of, but if it manages to lure you inside, there's no way of knowing what might be in there. One minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your guard. The next, the danger is real, and it's trapped you. This space is a powerful opponent. It wants to use our minds against us, but I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. Do you remember that small spatial rift next to the dissolving ground? It felt like spatial magic, but it seemed much more powerful than usual. When we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of Demons, it seemed like he wasn't expecting our spaces to intersect at all, and was even more surprised that we could hear and see him. I think that this space purposefully transmitted the Conqueror of Demons' voice to lure us into a trap, but I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons was never part of its plan. Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I have a feeling that these chaotic spaces are constantly intersecting with each other, meaning that anything is possible. I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have to keep imagining, Traveler. If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again. Can you feel that? Let me see. I think it's here. And break!
Good job,
I
Yanfei.
secretly learned Yelan's illusion breaking method without her knowing. The sound came from behind this illusion. Let's go in and take a look.
This quest is very interesting. Is she gonna follow me? Yanfei? 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 Following me? She runs with me. Yanfei! Bestie! Oh my goodness! Hello! Hi! I love you! Hi! Oh goodness, it's Yanfei! Oh, can we jump up? Thank you. Yeah, Miko. Try to make contact with Zhao. Oops. Not the button. V. Oh, use elemental sight to search for Zhao. Wait, what? But we were supposed to open... Okay. Cries. Oh, there's another path. I'm stupid. Got it.
It's getting clearer.
No. This is the chasm. What did Bakshish go through here? If it was just in that battle 5 years ago, what is he doing here? The one I met. Is that the plan? Aksha.
Talk to Zhao. It's okay, bestie. I always do things
The voice
a
is
lot
much
in the
clearer
way the game
now.
does
We're
not
close.
intend either. Zhao.
Conqueror of demons, can you hear me? It's Yanfei. The Traveler and I are trying to find you.
Traveler? Yanfei?
It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Listen to me. It's chaotic here. We may not be in the same space, but sometimes the sound can get through, which means these separate spaces intersect from time to time.
Everything is chaotic here. No. The darkness that sullies my soul is harmful to mortals.
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. This space is using our urge to find you to lure us into traps. Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
So, you're in danger too?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Zhao, no. Zhao.
There was no need for you to search for me.
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the Traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
How do we meet?
Conqueror of demons, can you find out where our voices are coming from? Find the spot where our voices are the clearest and try... something there. It might...
I see. The spaces may intersect amidst the chaos. By try something, do you mean...
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we might not get another one.
Come on, Zhao. No, Zhao.
Stand back!
Zhao. 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 Get back. Zhao. 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 He's here. Zhao. Hi, Zhao. I love you. Oh no, that's not. Oh, he's cut. He's cut. Zhao, no, baby. Zhao.
Let's get him back to the camp.
Come, I'll feed you a chicken. Oh my goodness. Oh, Zhao.
Now we can avoid getting split up.
Oh god, he's hurt.
Oh.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own safety. You're injured. We can't just leave you alone.
It's just a flesh wound.
Oh, it's
I'm
just
fine.
a flesh wound.
I shouldn't let myself be a burden to you.
No, Zhao.
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second. We need you, all of us. For our sake, please, stay here, please.
Fine.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait.
All right.
Oh, Zhao. Zhao. Zhao, I love you. Zhao. Opens bag. Opens. Where's my gadgets? Oh no, wait, that's not what I intended. Can I not? I thought we could use it to like take a picture of something. Is it the other camera that does that? No, I'm just crazy. I don't know how to use the camera. Okay, well, you know what? Stands awkwardly in front of Zhao, uses this camera, hides myself, zooms in. What? What? No. Okay, there we go. He's so cute. Okay, I gotta go talk to Yelan now. Where is Yelan? Over here still? Why are you behind a wall? Yelan. Oh, did she go down this path that I was down? Okay, yeah. Hi, Yelan.
As expected, something strange is going on here. Oh, Traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
I also felt that the space was targeting us, but Yenfei managed to exploit its weakness. Leave it to Yenfei to find a loophole.
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. In addition, we must stay vigilant to avoid the traps set for us by this place. Now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to do is find a way out.
I went back to the domain again just now. Although I couldn't find a new route, it wasn't a completely fruitless trip. My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalysts that only we know how to use. I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it disappeared as soon as I approached it. I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between reality and illusion here. I can't be sure. Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirms that this place really is reading our minds.
Just like with that door. It's like it's alive, and testing us.
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be true. Everything it does is either to get us to lower our guard, or to wear us down. If that's the case, it can only have one goal. To trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
We should prepare for the worst, but we mustn't give up.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm, but even the Qixing have never heard about anything like this.
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do. What were you referring to?
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Conria.
Hello, kitty. My cat is just screaming at me right now. What do you want, cat? You're just talking? Just to talk? Yeah? Okay. Conrad.
Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can know. Otherwise.
We got it.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of Tevat. Naturally, Liyue was also affected.
The lore.
Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts, and this was the most desperate battle Liyue had ever faced. At a critical moment, Someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed lost, the tide turned. The Liyue army eventually won the war, but there were many who never returned. 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. Everything about it was strange. The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. Finding out the truth has been a waiting game. The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then. But this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities we're facing, it's all far more terrifying than I'd imagined. We can't give up. Right now, our #1 priority has to be getting out of here alive.
The chasm, Conria, what happened 500 years ago? And what did Zhao see back in the other space? Who was he fighting against? Hello, kitty. You really are just being flirty right now? Talk to everyone. Once again, I will leave Yelan for last. Because simply, I like leaving Yelan to last. Puts Yelan back in the party though. Yelan moves fast, and I
Who's
like
our
that.
target this time?
Oh, not her getting stuck.
Take it easy.
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little lavender melon has fallen asleep, huh? Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to see her like this. I mean, most of the time she never shuts up. Aw, poor thing. Man, that little dude looks stunning too. I'm kind of worried about him.
Oh, little, you shouldn't be worried about Zhao.
I
He's
sleep like
stronger
this
than
when
you
I'm in
are.
jail. Good one. Traveler, when did you get here?
Oh, I see. I wasn't supposed to hear that part.
You don't look well. I guess things still haven't improved. It's okay. You don't have... Sometimes I really envy the boss.
Zhao, wake up. No one has the heart to interrupt him as I shot him with an arrow.
Are you all right? You've suddenly gone quiet. It's not like you at all.
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the existing clues we have. Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail I've overlooked.
All right.
Oh, don't worry. I won't write down anything that you told.
No, I meant if you're going to analyze the facts, count me in.
Wait, where are we?
Oh, I guess I just came over here.
Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth? Yeah.
Oh, Paimon.
So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest... Yeah, just like that. Aw, Ushi.
Ushi's so sweet. Yanfei is gonna be the one to go wake up Zhao.
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
This is so cute.
karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so,
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
with a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Madame Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshuin to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
I'm looking for a Yaksha called Bosacius.
Bosacius? Is that one of the 5 Yakshas? Like you? I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4... gone from the world?
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacius, it was the day he lost his mind. He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again. But Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very end.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
It's possible, but I did not. I am the sole survivor. So it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm?
I've heard a thing or two.
That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight, but no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 Yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacius.
Wow. But you must...
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with?
Yes.
No, what?
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected. Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will?
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and Adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa, whoa. You wanna write...
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
How is this even...
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely. I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
But
Ooh.
how do you know?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable, but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
No, Zhao.
Wait a minute.
You're not allowed to kill your.
You said you were gonna
You're
give
not
us
allowed to
Casey.
die.
You mean
Not allowed.
you're gonna
You're not.
stay here?
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end.
No,
I can do
Zhao, you're not allowed to die. I don't want you to die. I love you, Zhao.
No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
Paimon neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you?
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I
I
told you
agree.
this is my last wish?
Don't do that, Zhao. Zhao.
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale.
Yes, Yelan.
Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it.
I'm crying, Yelan.
And anyway, losing one of us... so
Zhao
the
feels
rest can
bullied
escape.
right now.
Some victory that is.
Look at him. He's getting bullied by Yelan.
Yelan.
Yelan takes no
be so
one's
harsh.
shit.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it?
Yeah, I'm excited
And
to
in the
finish
end,
it today.
I'm
like
so weak that I
the
don't have the strength
this is
left
such
to
a good
sacrifice
story
myself.
quest. Actually, this is such a
What
good
do you
Archon
propose
quest.
we do then?
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for... Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Easy now.
Have a taste of this!
He's gonna punch through an illusion, isn't he? Yo? Ito?
Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Oh, Ito.
Should have seen this coming. Why do you always have to do things like this?
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki game, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that. Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Giant ego alert!
So
Just
true.
doing the same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
Well, I don't think it's exactly the same thing Zhao existed, because Zhao was thinking about ending it all. Like, but Ito wasn't. Ito was just like, let me punch a wall. Like,
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Ito, please tell Paimon you're...
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people. Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
What the... So...
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look first.
Aha, I see. I'm with you.
what...
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That match. If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well...
Oh, right! No wonder she can...
Well, I can't guarantee that, but...
I will find a way.
Zhao,
Well,
stop
But
disappearing.
if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh?
Yeah, we're dating.
Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was.
Yeah, respectable.
From what
Actually,
I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people sacrifice themselves. How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden.
She has survivor's guilt. Oh my god.
If I were her,
That's so
I'm
sad.
not sure I would have done anything different. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there.
Oh god.
Yeah!
Yelan makes me like... Okay.
Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Thank you, Senpai. Please, be careful.
We will. Same to you. All right, Traveler, let's...
I'm crying. Yelan has survivor's guilt. You're so cool and harsh, but at the same time, you are just hurt. Okay. And that's the compass. With that right there. That is the compass.
We may leave at any time.
A walk would be nice.
Sorry, Toma, I did say before I was gonna switch in Zhongli this time.
What's this? Huh? Look at that huge disc in the distance.
That's the fantastic
Hold on.
compass.
Is that the fantastic compass?
What? That's the best description you can come up with? It's
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up. But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. How the heck am I gonna lug that back to my office?
You're not.
I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's investigate. What the? Are they? They look familiar. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Boom, boom! Ja, ja, ja. Ja.
Messed up.
Ja. 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 Incinerate!
Ice my hammer.
Ja. 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 Boom, boom!
Good job.
Ja. Invisible evidence! Incinerate! Ja. 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 You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me, just to get back at me. Happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, so taking them down with it, these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us.
Letter 1. I asked Master Boyang if I could borrow a pen and paper to write a letter home, but now that I have them, I have no clue what to write. You know what? I hope everyone back at home is doing fine, and I miss my daughter. Aw.
There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, in all likelihood, this is the fantastic compass. Huh? A new entrance. Great!
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? like it's connecting to another world.
What?
Or maybe another time.
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not. The Fatui? Whose memory is this? Ah, watch out!
Just as I thought.
Yelan, you're here!
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey, relax. We're to...
Yelan hates the Fatui.
Crisp.
Quietly now.
It's time for a flash freeze.
This is at least a C. It's gotta be a C3, right? Yelan? Yeah. Because I noticed, I was like, Lifeline has an extra charge.
Roasted
But my defense was watertight. Yeah.
Okay, I simply don't have my rations equipped.
It's no problem.
Quietly now.
Roasted fry.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Feel salt.
Busted.
I mustn't give up. But can I? All of here, I will recall. See. In the fin.
Amateurs. And still they dare to come after me.
You've still got it.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproduced now that you know. At least we're all in the...
He said the word fantastic.
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the distance. It has a close connection to the entire space.
It looks...
Somewhat familiar. Fantastic compass. Rotate to change areas in time. Jump to different times. Your actions and previous points in time may affect the next point in time you jump to. No, I want to go backwards. Crap. What? So I need to go back here. Am I just stupid? Christ. What if I just go through it again? Just like this. Does anything actually change? Oh, I understand. Kill the tree. Okay, gotcha. Thanks, Corgi. I would have really been stuck. Now I can go all the way to the next one. Oh. Yo, that looks... that looks not... That looks dangerous.
Another new space.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be another small fantastic compass somewhere around.
Bosacius, I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost soul underground.
No enemies. Hold on.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no, we should go help him.
Stay back. This is my fight.
Oh, do I get to be...
monster.
Do I get to be Zhao? Do I have cons? I got cons, baby! Let's go! I got cons. Oh, that's terrible. I'm crying.
So many people have died at your hands. I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacius' signature tactic.
Die here with me.
So am I supposed to just avoid you?
How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
I generated energy particles, so that means something's connecting.
No matter.
Wait.
I know how this ends.
Okay, it's just a note.
Look! Bosacius is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacius, martial Retris. Even your strength is finite. But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
Come on out.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Xiao, are you okay?
This is my purpose. Don't worry.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacius, Marshal Vitris?
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name? How could his name be lost to time? What happened?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, this space reflects information from people's minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive. He couldn't possibly have survived.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but...
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet. Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius. Goodbye.
Well, enter the new space. So there's a gate here. It's already pointing to a new time because this is not red. So do I need to figure out something to get rid of that gate? Question mark? I guess we'll see. Oh, hello. Yaimiko is stuck. Yes. There's some new stuff here. This one. Providing this letter on behalf of Hulan, he hopes that his family is also well. If not for this pass, he would want. Oh, Lantern Right. It's the 10th day. We've been separated from Boying, Bosacius, and the Alliers. Well, that's what I say anyways. My friend here says it's only been 3 days. I have no clue who's right or wrong. Nor do... Oh, they were stuck in the same situation. Where time was fucked up. Okay, the gate should be open now on the other side. Oh, there's a spider. I hate that. Go away, spider. No, what? Go away. I'm crying. I hate spiders. Kill it, Yaimiko, please. Okay, where are we pointing? Ah, let's rotate it forward. I don't think we've gone there before. Or is this just the same place? Am I just gonna reset myself? I may have. Maybe I should be going. Maybe it's the one all the way to the left. Because I think that actual one, I think that one was stuck on the ground actually before. So I think that's the new location. Yeah, that looks right.
Looks like there's some information here. Shall we take a look?
Okay.
Letter 4. We have no idea how long it's been since we came out on our comrades on patrol, but according to information we gathered, the beasts have completely lost all mobility. Indeed, most of them have disappeared. We were victorious, and what a grand victory it is, save that we can never return home. Hulan's daughter will turn 2 this year, and Xingming's grandmother is getting long in the tooth? What? The two of them miss their family sorely, though I myself have no relations. No one does not wish to return home, but for those of us who are here, we are the only kin we have now. This place is very mysterious indeed. I do not know if it's because we miss home or because this place was always like this, but when we're on patrol here, we can see sights that we could only see back home. I used to hear the old folks say that Liyue has hundreds of years of history when it comes to mining in the mountains, but this doesn't look like any mine. Perhaps this might be all my imagination, with what is missing my childhood. Wait, what? Perhaps this might all be my imagination, with missing my childhood back in the mining settlement. How I wish I could go back there. Oops.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith soldiers who stayed here.
So, who's this Boyang they mentioned?
Boyang was one of my ancestors. The one who didn't make it back.
You mean Boyang fought alongside Bosacius?
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Yes.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then, we'll finally know the truth. Still, who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us.
And it's fully off the ground now. So our last place. Oh, okay, I guess I should have hit backwards. Oops, wrong way. Is this bottom right?
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Yo!
Illusion shattered!
That's the abyss. This is where Lumine shows up. Or fake Lumine.
There's nothing here at all.
What a creepy space.
It has the feel of the abyss, but where are the opponents?
Your memory? Of what? The abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory?
I'm not... Okay.
It's getting darker.
Okay. Lumine.
It's...
Lumine, wait!
Traveler voice line! Ah! Catch up with her. Yo. Yeah, she's gonna keep doing this. I'll investigate.
Huh? What's that shiny round thing on the
It's
ground?
the fantastic compass.
The fantastic compass.
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground.
Oh, she was just a... So, she appeared as an illusion because you miss her so much, huh?
That's so sad, actually.
Yenfei, are you sure this is the
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out. Yelan?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this, and... Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside. Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer. All right, here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass. Well, well. This is not what I was expecting.
Oh, seems like you've...
My name is Boying. I leave here a record for all future generations to see and learn from my experiences. My comrades and I were ordered by the Qixing to take the fantastic compass to the chasm and assist our Millilith champions. But the beasts in this place were incredibly terrifying, and our forces suffered terrible losses. If it had not been for the aid of the Yaksha, I fear my brother and I might have been slain right there and then. This Yaksha has 4 hands and behaves in a maddened fashion, even unable to remember his own name. When in a crazed state, he refers to the others around him as Atlas and Menogius. He has mastery over the thunder, and his form is awe-inspiring, one that is destined to be remembered throughout history. We followed him into battle against the wicked beasts for 10 odd days, finally breaking out. A snake and its weakness 7 inches below... Oh wait, a snake has a weakness 7 inches below the head, and these monsters naturally have their weaknesses as well. Having discovered this, the Yaksha has decided on a battle plan to target that weakness. In our previous battle, the surface of the chasm was damaged, revealing a great and enigmatic underground palace. Palace? Oh. Not in the bowels of the earth, crying. When we observed that the monsters would grow weak when approaching this domain, and so we guessed there is some power there that greatly suppresses the beasts of Conria. 5. We have suffered too many losses. We must end this quickly. Rongzhao and I agreed that I would take the fantastic compass and lead a group of Millilith to follow the Yaksha down into the underground palace. We will lure the beasts away and then herd them into the deeps of the palace. The seal must be completed by myself and the Yaksha within that place, with Rongzhou aiding us from the outside. That way, we can ensure the seal will hold. If this works, the chasm front will be secured. However, this means I, the Yaksha, and the Millilith with us will be left behind within the underground palace. Yet, the benefits are too great. We have to try this out. Oh, fuck. They sacrificed themselves. The warriors have observed day and night, and have confirmed that the beasts are heavily limited once they enter the underground palace, almost as if some power is eating away at them. Some of our wounded have sacrificed themselves, and others have split off from the main party in their confusion, never to return. Will the monsters really be vanquished this way? The unmatched strangeness of the underground palace is something I fear only the Yaksha will live to witness. I do not know how much time has passed. The Yaksha is gravely wounded and maddened. I fear he will not live long. As for me, though I remain clear-headed, I can feel fey moods settling in. I do not know how long I have been here. The Yaksha urges me to depart, forgetting that staying here was the fate we chose. The underground palace is almost like a living being. When a breach first appeared in the ground, we leapt down below and gave battle, but even then I noticed that the breach was quietly closing. I wasn't sure if that was the only tactic we could have chosen. And even when we attack the rifts, the rent open spaces slowly regenerate. Well, they only regenerate slowly sometimes. Other times they can be swift. It is hard to say. Does this mean that when we damage the ground in the fighting, we damage the outer shell of this space? Have we accidentally entered the belly of some mighty leviathan, only to be slowly devoured by it? 9. I believe this should be the end of those wicked beasts. We have outlasted them all. I have tried many paths. There is no way out. The Yaksha has fallen. Only I remain. I see my family, my wife, my children. They approach me, and then they pass through. I must be going mad. How else could I be seeing my family, who are in Liyue Harbor? I wish I could go home, but can I? 10. Rongzhao, sometimes I curse the fact that it was you who had to undergo this torture. But, Rongzhao, as your eldest brother, I am glad that you survived. So tired, I can't think straight. This is the saddest shit I've ever read.
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang, who, as you know, is the missing ancestor that I came here to investigate.
All this information, it was left by your ancestor?
Hundreds of years ago, 2 of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of great importance. They brought this device to the chasm and joined the war against the monsters of Conria. They set out together, but only one of them made it back. Minus his sanity.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out.
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? But Paimon doesn't wanna die! Paimon's had enough of this place! Let me out!
What?
just had a thought. Give me a second, I just need to double check. Uh-huh. Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside. I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces, and that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and humanity. I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work. It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough. But still, we must be on the right track. And look, something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. It ma- Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu.
Paimon can barely move anymore. Oh.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay?
Let's go.
Yo. This is all kind of crazy.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. What about you guys? You found something, didn't you? It's written...
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and it seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot!
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass, and
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method. Remember what the book says? When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and only when a mortal and an Adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully active. I'm a mix of human and Adeptus. So the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a...
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
So, an Adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Yes, if my guess is correct.
Yeah.
Then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able to completely react. Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we
They
can
can
reverse
open
it,
the entrance.
Then we're home free.
Awesome. So there's still hope?
you bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Well, let's all take a quick break.
Oh,
Boy, Paimon's so nervous.
it's gonna be another fantastic end to an Archon quest, isn't it?
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
They know how to write these quests nowadays.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for. I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories. We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle. This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but the whole time, it's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions. Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. What could have created it? Oh, that. Yeah, I was there too.
Huh? Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
Who else did you think it was? That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces? If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks like I might be the one responsible for all of this.
No. You're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
If you say so. You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years ago. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the fantastic compass will likely disappear.
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the fantastic compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment to your search. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Oh no, I love the trope of people changing their fates.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Sure.
Okay. Let's see an epic cutscene, please. Oh god.
Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge. By dictum divine,
god, this is so pretty.
Words. Do as I command.
Oh god.
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
Oh
I
my
shall
god!
hold the line by sealing
No!
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
He was a lot. What? I'm crying. Oh my god. Joe! Oh my gosh.
Watch out!
Go Yelan!
This trip may be dangerous,
Zhongli!
yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha, do I request your approval.
Zhongli! Oh my gosh. And the animation is so pretty! Lumi? No? Oh. Ciao! No. Zhao. Zhao.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
Zhao, no! Zhao! Zhao! Zhongli! Oh my god, I'm literally crying.
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
Why do they make me cry during every Archon quest? This is not fair, Hoyoverse. I can't take this type of emotional turmoil. No, same. I was like, no, you can't kill Zhao. You can't kill Zhao. Oh my god. Oh my god. I really need Hoyoverse to like make a happy Archon quest for once, because like I literally cry at every Archon quest.
I know what you were thinking, but
In Yelan's face, because she didn't
never
want to
mind.
see another
I
person
know
sacrifice
I can't talk you out of a mindset
themselves.
that's been built up over a lifetime. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you
Oh
that
my
we managed
God.
to escape.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Zhao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that. And since it's not easy to persuade Zhao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Zhao, she's criticizing you.
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Really? Well, that's great. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive. I feel...
Hey, so... Bullchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever. Is he? Let's go check on him.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you in any pain?
The head? What about it? Is there any brain damage from the impact?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh, brother.
The heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million more. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though.
It's a long story. We'll fill you in later. Ito, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help. I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Bah, crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Shinobu.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, How about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk.
I'm hungry too, Senpai.
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too! Huh?
All right, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? Oh, wait. Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to some tea. But I'll take this to mean we're square.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know. Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
Good idea! Let's do that! Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful. Never judge a bull by its cover, huh?
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest. I think Ushi's words may well come in handy.
You betcha!
All right, Ito,
Oh, yeah!
See you next time.
Shao, you scared me. Shao!
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
You're still here.
Yep, why did I think she was going to
I
show
saw
back
the
up
two
too?
Inazumans leave with Yenfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor. Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to Xiao.
I figured as much. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like this chapter has come to a close. Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut. For their own sakes.
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please don't hurt them.
Oh. You figured me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling your leg. Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. I won't ever forget what we went through. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years? I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know. Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. It must have been someone of great importance. Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue Harbor for me. See you when I see you.
Bye, Yelan!
You knew I was waiting for you? Really? There's somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
I would follow you anywhere, Zhao.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
Really? I'm sobbing. Okay. Hi, Shao. This is so ironic. Oh. Okay, this is already where I come. Oh, that's great.
right now. Emerge.
Uh, this quest. I never finished it, I guess. Okay, I think Zhao might be free now. I really didn't want to activate this part, to be honest. Okay.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers, and nothing more. For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing. So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
Hey, don't say that. Oh yeah, Ushi wanted us to tell you. It's very important. Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest. Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that even though the power of a Yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them. Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? Well, anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
I care about you, Zhao.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others. They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think I was the only one who didn't think that way. The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Menogius, and others. I am Alatus, and Menogius is General Capesus. The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatus. I heard that people call the five of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments, it took every bit of my power to break free from that place.
Well, Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. This mindset is deeply rooted in me. Even so, it was the most optimistic solution I could think of. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape. In the end, I still had to burden another.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time. And you've helped him before, so he helped you back. What's the big deal?
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it. It's good that one more person will remember him.
Oh. No, I'm gonna cry again, aren't I?
Minogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, the thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung?
No, they know. The Adepti know.
You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here?
Just like the... I'm pretty sure the
No,
Chisung
you
know
have
as
to
well.
leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
No, I'm pretty sure the Chisung know. I think it's just the people of Liyue who
yes.
don't know.
I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now too?
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother, what's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me, don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my... I remember now. I know you.
Oh my gosh.
My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyoung.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Bosacius.
I
Shao.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been. By now,
I'm still
I have
just a
accepted
Zhao
that
simp,
destiny is the
so
one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all.
I adore Zhao.
They are destined to misery. And yet, we have no fear.
How?
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us, and Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanis said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers. Heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish. I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
That's literally so sad. Oh, Shao. Shao. Okay, this is the thing for the bow. But I can get the bow. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's sad. Purchases. I will definitely be doing this maybe like tomorrow or something. I think that that's gonna be it for today, probably, because that was fucking sad as hell. Like, I'm still sobbing, actually. Like, actually sobbing. Converts this. Want to see this? Watch. I'm gonna have a game on right here. Watch. Cheeky little end stream. Just kidding. But what would you have done, Corgi? I simply think you would have exploded. I just wanted to see. Oh, Shao. I love them.
Osmanthus wine
No.
tastes the same.
You had to ruin the moment. But yeah, like even before this, I think there's like a there's some sort of line about
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Zhang Li, what does he do with his days? Huh? Birds? Antiques? Flowers? What deeper meaning do they hold?
See, I feel like, but he doesn't like.
Beidou. I have nothing
He doesn't
to do
say
with her.
stuff about that,
You
like about
want
other
Hu
people.
Tao?
Like,
Her lively Venti? So that's the name he goes by. His tunes are Ganyu is
Like,
neither. It seems
he
Shenhe
talks
places
about,
a
but
great
like
deal
the
of
deeper
trust. I've
meaning
heard
and
Ganyu
stuff,
is
like
neither
that.
mortal nor. Can I ask?
That's kind of telling to me. That tells me he knew, and also I'm pretty sure we just knew he knew.
But where are those who share the memory?
Sweet baby child. Okay, leaves. There's this rude person where they're not supposed to be.
Stabilize.
You don't belong here.
This is order.
Zhongli has protected the temple. Okay, and with that, it's time to end stream. Haha. I'll probably like get on Splatoon or something. So I'll see you in a little bit, bestie. But bye.